Hey, it's Heather, and today I'm making shrimp scampi, that classic Italian-American recipe you've seen on every menu since you were like a kid. Now, it's restaurant food, but it's really easy to make at home, and it's kind of festive, so it's perfect if you're gonna have somebody over for, say, Tuesday night, and you want to do something fabulous and simple. First thing I'm gonna do is get my pan up, because I'm gonna saute a lot of garlic. I don't have a lot of ingredients, so that it all has to be really flavorful. I use about 1/4 cup, give or take, of olive oil. No butter, don't need it. And I don't use wine either, which is very untraditional, but this is good because we use a lot of lemon. I have a lot of garlic here, 6 kind of big cloves, and you don't want it to brown. You know, you want it to just cook through. So it's sort of a low heat. Now I'm gonna add something to mine that's a little bit different. I'm gonna add some vegetables just because it's a nice way to use up some like little extra vegetables you have at home. And what's wrong with getting another serving in there? So I'm gonna do a zucchini. You could do it in half moons any way you want. I'm gonna do a dice, and this is how I do my dice. I sort of cut around the center. The center, it's all, you know, seeds, and I discard it. Voila. And this tosses really nicely with pasta, and it works really well with summer squash. You can get a little green, yellow action. And I'm just going to put that right in with my garlic here as it gets softened. Okay, so I chose zucchini because it's spring, and it's nice and it's available. But, you know, you can choose any other kind of vegetable you like. In the winter, I roast off some cauliflower and carrots and toss it in later. Broccoli, killer, would be really rocking with this. I might cook it in advance and then add it. Ditto, I bet, spinach. So whatever you have a little bit of, just add it, and it's a nice way to sort of bring a little change to your dish. Then, of course, I have shrimp. I buy them this way because it's Tuesday, and I don't feel like shelling my shrimp. So I'm just going to salt them. Shrimp like salt. Of course, you need to watch your salt intake. But the best way to do that is to watch your processed food intake, because when you cook yourself, you really control it. And it's the processed foods that has a ton. All right, in my shrimp go. And we're just gonna cook them until they're just opaque, curled, and pink. The other thing I'm gonna add now is a little red pepper. You can even do this a little earlier. If you don't like it incredibly spicy, you can omit it. But a little bit gives it a lot of really good flavor. So I encourage you to add a little bit. And if you like it spicy, of course, add more. But it really brings out a nice quality to your scampi. So we're gonna let that cook. Okay, now these are just done. I'm gonna turn off the heat. And now I'm going to add my last few things, which are basically lemon and parsley. But not just lemon, lemon zest. I'm not big on having all these different kitchen appliances and tools and stuff. I like knives and cutting boards and pots, and that's it. But when it comes to getting zest from lemons, grapefruits, limes, whatever, you can't beat these little microplanes. They're cheap. Cheese, really a wonderful thing. So you just, you know, you get the zest, and it just takes off the top, leaving that bitter pith. Fabulous. We're going to stir in our zest. Adds a tremendous flavor. And our juice. I need about the juice of 2 lemons. So I zest one and juice both of them. And you just squeeze it in. Add your juice and parsley. Now this is easily enough for 4, and you can stretch it farther with nothing but added flavor by adding more vegetables. So I have here about 3/4 of a pound of pasta. And one thing I like to do is have a little bit of the pasta water reserved. I cannot tell you how many times I've forgotten to do that. I just literally keep my plastic cup in my colander so that I'm reminded to do it. I may not need it, but if it feels a little dry and I want to add a little liquid to it, this has a lot of flavor to it. So that's my tip of the day. I'm just going to dump this right here. And we are so good to go. Okay, here it is, my shrimp scampi. You can load it up with your favorite vegetables. I have zucchini, dry roasted cauliflower, whatever you like. Serve it with a salad. Perfectly nutritious and quite festive. The wine I am pouring is a white Burgundy from the Macon region of France. One of my favorites. It's affordable. This is $12. It's called Vrac. Okay, so I'm gonna do my thing. Taste my wine. Delicious with the food. Even better. Great match. Nice and lemony, the sort of citrus element, really a beautiful match. So, please follow me on Twitter, So Good TV, that's my handle. And for wines and recipes and much, much more, please hit my website, sogood.tv. Thanks.
Don't forget to catch an all-new Recipe Rehab Saturdays on ABC. And click here to watch another episode right now.